Hello and welcome back to another episode of King Arthur. My name is Syken. Today we're continuing the blind playthrough, and it is finally time that we're using the third party. Fair Knight, tanks, I'm very excited about that. Lancelot, support and frontline damage dealer. Boudikai accesses the backline exclusively by movement skills, and then Geraint will be kind of backline damage as well as crowd control. They are heavy on the lightning theme. Lancelot has two ice skills actually, maybe a little bit more in the future, but like they are very heavy on the lightning theme, and they're really not that crowd control-y, so to a degree everybody deals some damage. Let's see how well the party is actually going to
Get
play
ready,
out.
knights! The wild hunt is approaching! I can feel them!
Alright, so you were right, they've
Indeed. But they have no idea that you are here. This gives us a good chance to hit them hard. You know how much I hate the Sidhe. I served them for so long. I've learned their tricks, and I know their truth. But the wild hunt makes me sick.
Alright, we'll get them this time.
They're here! Hurry!
Oh, look at that, we got a bit of support. We got a bit of support, and that is the Sealy Fae here. Detection, fog immunity. Yeah, in a sense, Boudikai is being thrown into the back end, or the deep end as they say, because she comes with out the option to do a lot of ranged attacks, meaning we really need to make sure that she can access the backline, and detection really prevents that from happening.
Your orders?
Yeah, we're going to see how we can deal with it. For now, a little bit of movement in order to always reduce the costs of the skills. Then a bit of that, a bit of moving here, and Overwatch, because we've learned that he can deal 2 Overwatch attacks with his artifact. Very good. I mean, number 1, the damage wasn't bad, but number 2, they now all got shock, minus 25%.
Your command.
To hit. So that's not bad at all. Lancelot waits here.
Fire and steel.
And I think Boudikai can't really hit anyone. Nah, we're just hiding. She's in a good spot. The party certainly isn't like crazily overpowered, but we're going to see how well we're doing with that particular set of skills. I would say we're a bit low on the crowd control, but that was the whole point to begin with, to see if, say, a backline marksman can replace an arcanist. I personally still think that arcanists are substantially stronger, but the way that I'm playing games is also, I'm not necessarily just looking for maximized DPS.
What is
That's
your
all
command?
fine and dandy, but if you can crowd control, then you're typically going to be better off.
For
It's not always the
king
case,
and country.
but it is generally the case.
So many offerings.
Well, surprise here, my dude. Double backstab into... Double backstab and you're dead.
Your orders?
Didn't take too much, eh? One hit.
Which one should I take?
I mean, she's doing really decent damage. Actually,
For
very
my
good damage.
forefathers.
She also has 2 kills. Gotta remember that she does have rage. So she should be fed all of the kills.
I fight for honor.
Lightning trapping these guys. And Overwatch. Hit him. Move forward. Overwatch in case he comes closer. And we're good.
For the round table.
Oh yeah, the Overwatch attacks are crazy. Hits for 50. Wait, was that a third Overwatch attack? Okay. Okay. I mean, maybe I've been wrong on that whole Overwatch thing the whole time.
For my forefathers.
Booty K, 45% weapon damage.
Which one should I take?
I fight for honor.
Moves to here. Slides to there.
So many offerings.
We give everybody a few AP and movement. And I think she's going to be fine until next turn. 2, 4, 5, that's perfect. We're hiding and we're reserving the rest.
Your orders?
Good hit. And we are continuing to Overwatch because it has worked really, really well. Push you slightly back.
At your service, my lord.
And Lancelot moves to over here with a heavy sigh. 2, 4, 5 can still go a little bit closer. Still has maximum AP reserved, and he's going to charge in next turn. Man, the Overwatch attacks. Oh my god, they are good. That's a bit troll, guys. Don't just stand in the way. And that's also a bit troll.
At your service, my lord.
1, 2. Regain this. One, 2.
For Avalon.
No Overwatch attacks this turn, although... Nah, we don't have Inspire yet.
For my forefathers.
I'm not sure if I can already
Fire and
avoid an
steel.
attack of opportunity, so that's a bit of a challenge. I think we're just going to push you back.
So many
And
offerings.
let Booty K shortly start her rampage. Moves to here. Into there.
Your orders?
Moving over here, blind. Because that will
Fire and steel.
really suck for
Fire
them.
and steel.
For my forefathers.
And Booty K kind of moves over here, and the Winterbred needs to deal with her.
So many offerings.
Next turn, we're going to teleport. Yeah, the stun sucks. That's a problem. She's easily crowd
Your
controllable,
orders?
so we gotta get that under control. Else it's a problem. Does this here slow? It chills. That's important, yes.
What is your command?
Teleports to back here. Bit of this. And now he's not only slowed, but he's also very much
I fight for honor.
shocked. One, two,
For the round table.
three. And
So
Booty
many offerings.
is ready now, but when you kill the guy, apparently the effect wears off. And her backstabs
We are
become
victorious.
super notorious once we can actually kill something. I don't
Those
think she even
arrogant
has a really good weapon.
bastards. Slaughtering peasants is much easier than facing the best knights of Camelot.
You sound angry.
Because I am angry. Most of the She treat our people like livestock. But the Wild Hunt is the worst. They are nothing but killers.
Your trap has worked. What is our next move?
We must hunt down their pathfinders. They are the sorcerers who can use the crossroads of the deep wood to bring their packs here.
Do you have any idea where the Pathfinders could be?
I can feel their presence. The magic reveals them. There are 4 around the monastery. I can lead you there one after the other, but the rest is up to you.
All right, let you join us. Ooh. Okay, what do we have? The guy is a lightning mage
I
as
was
well.
certain they would come here. Did you know that the She
Bit of
can
fire
talk
and
to
raven's
each other
form. Okay,
through
cool.
the whispering of the leaves? Sometimes I can hear them, having conversations over huge distances. It happened again not too long ago.
The warmth of the Lord.
So a couple of first observations. I think the damage of the team is
Here.
totally fine,
I found something.
specifically since they have the worst
Looks
equipment.
strange.
It's not like the
I shall
prime
put
team.
this to good use.
It plays very different. I need to be extremely mindful
A
of the
chest,
positioning.
brothers.
So even small mispositionings lead to quite a bit of problem. Overwatch, crazy. No other way of saying it. And the shock reduction of the AP, also crazy. Now the only
king
thing
and
that we need is a
country.
little bit more frost
Fire
damage
and
here
steel.
and there.
Which one should I take?
Fair Knight moves there and
I
stays there
fight
for
for
now.
honor.
We're going to stay over here,
Your
no
orders?
wolves and all. So Grain, potentially the most positive exemplary creature so far. For multiple reasons. Number one, his crowd control is much better than I would have thought. But number two, also his overwatches are crazy. And I'm still not sure if the weapon, I should check that, if the weapon does 2 overwatches per shot,
For my
like 2 for 1,
forefathers.
then I should not shoot a lot with him. Then we should simply overwatch all the time. Now we have a crazy hermit with us.
Which one should I take?
Good. Hide, and I think we're okay. Let's go. So that's 1 hit. 2. Yeah, I haven't checked for multiple overwatch shots. I'll check that next turn.
Your command.
I fight for honor.
Moves back and forth. That still leaves us with theoretically 2 shots. Number 1, finish her off, and that is Overwatch. Number of attacks 4. So maybe it actually works, which would be absolutely insane.
Which one should I take?
Okay, we don't have a way of avoiding AOs yet, but we do have a way of regaining hit points that I should have thought
So
about.
many offerings.
Now we need to
Fire
let
and
her
steel.
take the kill. Moves to here, hides, and we're good. Because
So
she has
many
rage,
offerings.
and she just started it.
For
Okay.
king and country. For Camelot.
If he's alone, he hits like a
For
truck.
king and country.
Push him a little bit back. Push him a little bit back, and I mean, can't we really say that one or the other person would have been the biggest surprise, right? Because if I'm being totally honest, I wasn't expecting a whole lot of this party, but Geraint deals a crazy amount of damage, and if that Overwatch thing works, then that's 1 attack. Then we have a completely different situation at our hands, because all of a sudden, due to his weapon, he has become a whole lot crazier. 2, 3.
Your command?
Oh my god.
Fire and steel.
What is your command?
That's really crazy. I'm being serious. That's insane.
Your command.
That Overwatch barrage, that is
Fire
totally
and steel.
insane.
What is your command?
Not sure what
Your
to say
command?
about it, because if you think it through,
Has prevailed again.
in bigger fights, I can basically attack 6 times if I save enough AP per round. Granted, it's not focus damage. Every single enemy only gets 1 hit. But it is quite a lot of damage, actually. And it triggers with everything. Not only
Looks strange.
them just moving.
Finally, something to plunder.
So yeah, Drain potentially outperforms most compared to what I would have thought. That's a really good setup. Budike underperforms the most to what I thought. I thought that her weapon stacking and damage stacking would mean she's just deleting enemies. She got them well. But then again, it seems like everybody deals quite a bit of damage. Okay, now we do have a problem. Yeah, we're trapped here. Okay, cool. Not cool, actually.
Your
but
orders?
It is what it is.
Fire and steel.
Inspire. That also
command?
increases weapon damage. Hit both of them, and
Your command.
I think we're better off if we're doing that now.
For king and country.
We can still move a bit. 1, 2, 3. Good. Number of attacks seem legit. Does that leave fire? Yeah, I think that leaves fire on the ground. First of all, slow him.
I fight for honor.
Budike moves to here. I just need to jump behind them and we're going to be a-okay. Well, they are not going to be a-okay, but we are. Good hit.
What is your command?
Good, we're getting our plates up. Moving a little bit back.
Your orders?
Lancelot waits
Which
here.
one should I take?
One, 2, 3, 4. Can't really get that summer gate completely, but for now we're okay. Let's go. We don't have the pure DPS to push that forward. We need to kill her, if possible.
Your orders?
That's the disadvantage of not having attacks of opportunities, really, or using
your
attacks
service,
of
my lord.
opportunity. Sometimes you're just not hitting anything.
For my forefathers.
Can I push someone into a direction where that would make a difference? Likely not.
Fire and steel.
Start hitting, hiding, and we're done for her. With our little druid friend. Almost there. Good hit.
I fight for honor.
One down. Who has the longest reach? I mean, they all are reasonably long, but this, I think, will be the
For
best.
Avalon.
And then we can at least get 2 attacks of opportunity off. That's not bad.
Which one should I take?
Push the strongest one of them back. Save 1 AP
For
for
king and
later.
country.
Fortunately, we don't have really a lot of range skills with Lancelot yet. And he never will. He's kind of the I go in and don't worry about me guy. But with that many enemies, not that easy, Lancy. We are actually worried about you.
Charge.
Good, that's 2 attacks of opportunity. Good, how about we're teleporting and are actually going into the back line, because we don't have a whole lot of people that could do this, and it feels like the Lady of the Winter is one of the
For my
targets
forefathers.
that just sucks the most. Moves away, hides, and we're slowly getting that kill count up. There's a bit of burning.
Your
There's a
command.
bit of thunder. One, two. Chop all 3 of them, which is good. And we're just going
I
to
fight for honor.
hopefully reduce the AP enough. One. 2. Very nice. This might even kill him. He's burning for... Nah, not enough. Okay, never mind. But he is chilled and shocked. So that's very little AP that he has available.
I fight
and
for honor.
we're having Overwatch. So theoretically 2 further kills. If we Overwatch the right targets, that is. Of course we're not.
Still on your shoulders.
That stun charge is nasty. Now we're in trouble. Lancelot is in trouble. Mayday, mayday. A knight in distress.
Survived worse, brother.
Almost put me on the ground.
Oh man, that's not great.
Your
Let's
orders?
see what we can do. 1, 2, into
Charge!
triple hit, backstep and all. That stupid Sealy Lord is the biggest problem, likely.
So many offerings.
Which one should I take?
And as much as it pains me, this here is way too far in order to get there without jump.
Fire and steel.
Hit. Hit.
For my
Sure,
forefathers.
if I can actually kill both of them. But we're going to try.
Here I come.
The answer is yes. And we can hide. Which is good. Fairy Knight moves up. Can't do the overwatch trick. I don't believe I can. I need to protect myself. What I can do though is before we could charge in here. And then offer Geraint as a different target. It might take a lot of damage. Problem is Lancelot's not tanky enough yet.
What is your
And
command?
really bit us in the ass that I charged in with him. We're just going to drink the second potion. It's less of a loss compared to what else would have happened.
Keep 'em coming.
How do they know I'm
I
here?
survived worse.
Oh, they were trying to hit. They were trying to hit the Fairy Knight and just accidentally hit her. Okay, well that's nasty.
So many offerings.
Fire and steel.
1, 2, 3, 4. Then Fairy Knight moves to here in the hopes of
At your
just
service,
being
my
a good corporate citizen and helping out. That's a tough battle. Moves to here. Hits all 3. And then double attacks. In the meantime, the Sealy Lord, we're just going to unload
Fire
on
and
him as
steel.
much as we can. Should I access the back line? I think it's the right call. She will get exponentially stronger if I can actually get them down.
I fight for honor.
Okay, Lancelot at least taking it like a man here. Oh, he summons another gate. No, my dude. Not cool.
No worries. We have your back.
Fire and steel.
Good. That's one. That's two. And we're moving closer. That's actually good. Very good.
For king and country.
I fight for honor.
Yeah, not cool. Before we do anything,
At your service, my
really
lord.
need to make sure that this gate here is going to go down. I don't need more enemies. One. Two. Two. Okay, so that's likely not the best, but an efficient way of resolving it. Two attacks of opportunity and we're good. Good, we're taking some of the APs away from him. We do have dodging, so the Fair Knight should
For
be
king and
okay
country.
with that, at least partially.
Fire and steel.
Hey, because
At your
six,
service, my lord.
everybody here gets only two. Yeah, we couldn't really do much with that. Instead, let's just go for the Springborn and kill him.
I fight for honor.
And yeah, now it's the Fairy Knight who is in trouble because he was trying to save Lancelot.
You coward.
Keep fighting.
Now Lancelot is also in trouble.
Ah,
Frontline general is in trouble.
what is your command?
In extended fights, I will say that Boudica is dealing hell of a damage.
So many offerings.
So much so that I
At your
actually
service, my
think she could be a real good damage dealer, in all seriousness. Not sure if she is going to be better than Tigir. Maybe she is. Tigir might fit this party here a little bit better. because he has traps. Wow. I mean,
Without the
slightly
Pathfinders,
was supposed
the Wild Hunt can't use their favorite
to be
trick,
a very
the
hard
Rage
fight.
Run.
A prize for the blood and sweat.
And we kind of gotten what we had been asking for. We wanted difficult fight. There you go, Syken. We're not going to the Pathfinders immediately. We're first using the other campfire. Lancelot drank both of his potions. Yeah, it's not good. Looking grim, Brav. He's looking grim. Lancelot needs a better way of regaining health. This party needs some sort of healing mechanic.
I slept like a log.
So I need to think about how to do that. In party number 2, we do have the tank that is regularly healing. So that's good. Regain armor. Who could use that? To a degree, Lancelot. Might as well use it on Lancelot. We don't really have a whole lot of people that just solely rely on armor. I like that Geraint and
I
the
left the
Terranite
Sealy
both
Court
have
to
the
get to know the
plates.
mortals better. And for that, I have become a recluse in both worlds.
That's a super cool way of just negating damage, but it kind of also means that you're not just being pulled into multiple enemies and then being hit 4 or 5 times, because then
Look
the
here,
plates
brothers.
really don't offer you any protection, do they?
I am alive. The deception worked. Ha! Fooled you, she.
Something to feast our eyes upon.
Welcome, brave knights of the Round Table. Come, step closer. How could I resist such nice words? I can offer you an arcane blessing that will make you fight stronger.
Alright, we're taking that immediately. 20% weapon damage for 80 gold.
It's all done.
It's not
Now
even a
go on,
question.
brave knights, and feed the land with the blood you shed.
Easy choice, easy. Okay, we're going to go and take the Pathfinder up there, because it also opens up another campfire, which we may or may not need. I just remember we have been on that map.
We
Already?
must save Avalon. It must become the kingdom of everything that is...
So those are the Pathfinders, they just create gates. Okay. The same shit with the 2 gates again. That's a problem. Big one. So, how are we going to go
For
about
king
it?
and country.
For king and country.
I think if we can get rid of one of the gates right away, that would be good.
Fire and steel.
Lancelot and Boudica both do inspire.
Your command.
Which one should I take?
Good, we're doing 1, 2 for cheaper that. 3, 4 for... can't really hit that.
For my forefathers.
That is enough, actually. Four and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then... no, we can't push him back. Okay, well, that might be an...
I fight
might
for
have
honor.
been a small error. But then again, if we're just focusing on the gates, they are already slowed.
Charge! For Camelot!
Yeah, let's get it.
Your orders?
Fire and steel.
Even if that means we're taking a couple of
For
hits.
king and country.
But both of the gates gone.
What is your
That's
command?
huge. We can hide. And what are you doing, Mr. Hermit? How about slowing this summer bloom down? Bit of initial damage is good. The Seedy Lord, we need to get him blind.
Your head is still on your
On our
shoulders.
marksman, that's the most valuable ranged
I can
unit.
take a few more.
That's unfortunate.
For king and
Let's
country.
see if we kill him, whether the slow will go, whether the blind will go away. The answer is no.
At
That
your
is
service, my
unfortunate.
lord.
I will continue to, nonetheless, keep AoE up. And we would need to kill the Lady of the Winter to remove
For my
that
forefathers.
stupid fog there. Champion. Let's get it softened
Fire
up.
and steel.
Okay, next turn we could access the remaining backline.
For my forefathers.
Let's push him back, because I don't want to deal with the Seedy Lord, to be entirely honest. They typically suck, and are not fun to fight
At your
against.
service, my lord.
And we're standing in a way that that storm cannot hit both, which is good.
Just a flesh wound.
Your head is
Come
still
on,
on
really?
your shoulders.
Dash attack. Immediately hit. Jesus.
I survived worse.
And Lancelot is in trouble again.
Fire
Welcome
and
to
steel.
my world.
Your orders?
For my forefathers.
Can we really hit him?
So
Well
many
enough, I mean.
offerings.
Does he have the dodge ability to jump back? I tell you what. I sacrifice a plate.
So many offerings.
I
And
fight for
Lancelot.
honor.
What is your command?
Somewhat is in trouble. If we're being pulled, we're in trouble
For
as
king
well,
and country.
to be fair.
For Avalon.
That at least applied shock. Overwatches. And hopefully the storm goes for the hermit as the closest target, and not for Lancelot, who really is in a tough spot yet again. The guy has an absolute talent for just getting in trouble. That's the last plate. That's our extra armor. And that's the problem. However,
Fire and steel.
we do have solutions. First of all, Boudica is now fully loaded and ready to start her massacring spree.
What is your command?
I fight for honor.
Midas. Good question.
Your orders?
Let's not jump to conclusions of what we want to do. Let's not jump to conclusions yet, shall we?
Fire and steel.
We don't have any plates, so it would be foolish to stand there and pretend like we are a real tank without any armor or magic. Good. At least we all agree on that. That's a good start.
I fight for honor.
And now the fog ringer.
For the round table.
Good, we got a
I
pretty
fight for
decent
honor.
damage buff.
What is your command?
Fire and steel.
We can jump. No, we can't
For
jump
king
in,
and
but we
country.
can move in next turn.
Your command?
And we still got 2 attacks of opportunity. Okay, well, it was a better turn than expected.
Your command.
Problem is, we still don't have a great way of healing Lancelot. And these pulls are making it a bit tedious. As long as they go for him
Fire and steel.
don't kill him or remove all of his vitals, I think we're okay. Where it starts to be not okay is when he's out of temp hit
Your orders?
points.
The gods shall be pleased.
This is how you strike the wild hunt.
Well, this is
Where
yet
it
again
truly
another
hurts
difficult
them.
mission.
The
Somehow
hunt's
Lancelot
master could easily find
always
more
has the
hunters,
tendency to
but capable
get
pathfinders
into those
are
difficult
rare.
missions. My biggest problem with the fight so far is A, we don't have, well, a couple of problems actually. A, we don't have a good option to regain health. So I need to think about how we're getting that. Specifically Lancelot. Boudica is not that much of a problem because she's hidden. Then we got 2 plate wearers, Knight and Geraint. So
A prize
they
for the
both
blood and
don't
sweat.
really lose hit points that easy. And then there's Lancelot, the guy who continuously loses hit points. Like the epiphany of I go in myself, don't worry bro, it's going to be fine. And to really no one's surprise, it is
Sacred
not.
ground.
I'm giving him armor. Maybe, I mean, I already gave him like unbreakable armor, which mitigates the problem quite a bit. But he needs potentially some sort of on hit or on kill gain hit points back. Because it's not working at the moment. And granted, he will take way less damage if the enemies are all blinded, but you just can't rely on that only, right?
Which one should I take?
For king and country.
Your orders?
Slides to here. 1, 2. Should have maybe
Fire
given
and steel.
the kill to him. Oh wow, we don't even have the range. That is crazy. But we could do something along the lines of this. Into this. Into this. Gate is gone.
At your service, my lord.
And then we still have attacks of opportunity. Summonite is a bit of a problem.
Your orders?
Fire and steel.
Let's slow him down first. Still has that stupid jump attack, right? Dash attack, yeah.
Your command.
There's a way to mitigate it. It's called Brave Charging. Followed up by a nice little blind him.
For my forefathers.
I'll keep the teleport of Fairy Knight. Lancelot can stay in. I think that's okay. Moving up. Should have not used the fire immediately. That was a bit of a stupid move. Now we're going to wait, hide, next turn we can jump, and that's all good. Perfect. We're being ambushed from behind and apparently from the side because, yeah, why not? And from the other side, which means
Fire
our
and
priorities
steel.
just shifted. Moves to here. Set that up for kill.
So many offerings.
And we're starting to get
Which one should I
Boudica
take?
Your command?
riled up. I like it. So, what are we going to do with you guys? Is the question. I could do Overwatch. We do have plates, but they... Yeah, man, if she summons a gate, then that is a problem.
For my forefathers.
Your orders?
Lancelot tries to hit him. He dodges. Lancelot uses spells. And then decides to weasel a little
At
bit
your
back.
service, my lord. Fire and steel.
This guy is slowed. Then we have the Springborn champion, who is the very opposite. Regeneration. Yeah, he's a handful. He would reach every single one. Fahrenheit could go to here. I think Fahrenheit needs to tank it. This guy also does have jump attack, but I think the Fahrenheit, if he tanks it, we still have ice shield. It's down for a while. Comes back to our problem. Once the defenses are gone, we have a bit of an issue. Stand here. Could have lightning strike, but I think the pushback was better.
For Avalon.
Complete shocker that we're seeing a crystal gate.
You coward.
And we're seeing more enemies. Sheesh, what is happening? Alright, Fairy Knight kind of needs to go back. And maybe the play here is to just go back all together.
For king and country.
Moves to here. Hits the gate for a bit.
At your service, my lord.
These guys can jump, if I'm not mistaken.
What is your command?
For king and country.
Alright, so 1 into 2. Can I somehow increase the damage?
Which one should I take?
Your orders?
That will not give more damage. No, she's at 1. I couldn't really get Lightning Arrow to go down to 5 AP. Nah, unfortunate. We have
At your
Inspire.
service, my lord.
Not yet.
For my forefathers.
I mean, sort of Boudica could move all the way to here and then give encouragement to kill her. But that would be a bit of a waste. Let's hit the Seelie Lord with a surprise attack. And that will still allow us to stay hidden and take
At your
3
service, my
AP
lord.
over. Let's do this. And we'll move in. Now I fucked up. Now I fucked up the Overwatch. That was one
For
too
my
far.
forefathers.
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate.
Your command.
We will get a couple of them through the gate. Not much that we can do about it. But we can kill the gate next turn.
I fight for honor.
Moves to here. I need the plates.
For the round table.
Fire and steel.
One hit.
Your command.
And that's a kill.
For my forefathers.
At your service, my lord.
A bit extra AP for
Your
everyone.
orders?
That means we will have the Overwatch that I was looking for. And it also means that this here is going to hurt a bit more. I need to be closer together. That's why it's the
Fire
single
and steel.
target damage makes more sense. They do have spring attack, right? Yeah. Okay. Which means we're just not standing there. Instead, we're waiting.
What is your command?
One down. Jumps. Fantastic. Ah, such a good turn.
At your service, my lord.
Close one, but a really good turn. I needed to think it through.
For the round table.
Good.
I fight for honor.
All right, Lancelot
For king
hits
and
this
country.
guy, and 1, 2, 3 down. That was a good fight. Difficult one, but a good fight. I like it when you're not having the OP heroes with the OP equipment, because I know that the
Equal
Prime
shares to
team
all.
wouldn't have had much of a problem with that fight at all. We would have likely just breezed through it, and I would have not encountered the thrill of needing to theorize through it. So without a
Nothing
shadow
like
of a
good
doubt,
rest.
this team here is weaker. And there are a couple of reasons for that, but mainly the sustain and the lack of crowd control. I would say Sir Geraint is hard carrying that. So far, I really, 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 really like him as a character. He's almost on par with the marksman, almost, but not quite. The Fairy Knight, decent, but I think more equipment dependent. I definitely need to reduce the cooldown for the plates.
There can't be
so that he
more
can
than
recast them more
120
often,
hunters
and I need
at the same time.
better defense.
The Wild Hunt is beyond the authority of the courts, and the
Lancelot
packs are filled with
underperforms,
both
I'll be
seelie
honest.
and unseelie.
He might be better
Its
in a team where you
composition
do have a
depends
dedicated
on
front
the
line that
huntsmaster's
can really
wishes.
soak it up. But the Fairy Knight, to a degree, is like jumping in and out, and if really push comes to shove, he teleports out and falls back. Lancelot really can't do that
I
all
shall
too
put this to
much,
good use.
because when he's in, and then he's committed to do it. And he's not a sole frontliner, so maybe that setup in itself isn't working totally fine. Boudica, I think once
What is your
she
command?
starts, she's actually crazy. But she takes a while to get started. She's almost like the other hyper carries.
Your
She
orders?
can be really good, but she takes a while to get
For
going.
king and country. I fight for honor.
At your service, my lord.
Your orders?
Good. We're doing that. And we would need to go all the way to here. That's quite a range.
For king and country.
At your service, my lord.
On the other hand, there is a problem with letting these
For
gates
Camelot.
stand.
Which one should I take?
Can't really hit that. Can I move to here? First, we definitely need the shells as a defense. 1, 2, 1. That's not quite how it should work. They do not line up as nicely as they previously used to.
Your orders?
Fire and steel.
Summer Knight definitely needs to slow down. And we just can't reach
For
the gates.
king and country.
Not quick enough, so it'll be
For Camelot.
down to something along the lines of that. Then do that and kind of hope
What
for
is
the
your
best.
command?
Slow him. That at least hits the other gate. Trying multiple rays to get a fourth one in. But it is what it is. I'm willing to hit 3 just to remove their AP.
I fight for honor.
Fire and steel.
Good. Booty K. hides here, and we're ready to go. Let's go. To no one's surprise, more demons or Salies are spawning in. And again, to no one's surprise, we are
Fire
kind of
and
the
steel.
weaker side here.
Fire and steel.
I fight for honor.
Okay, we need to
Which one should I take?
push him a little bit better, but there's a mischance.
At your service, my lord.
Need to get
I
that
fight
gate
for honor.
needs to be taken care of. And that calls for a Lancelot. 1-800 Lancelot. And he answers.
For the round table.
Good.
So many offerings.
Jump to here. Let's try to get this guy down. Okay. Might not get him immediately, but we're going to see.
What is your command?
Good. Very good. I do have a
For king and country.
thrown weapon if need be. We need extra movement this turn. And the gate is our main priority.
For my forefathers.
Hate to say it,
What
but
is your
that
command?
sucks.
What is your command?
Boudica moves over here. She doesn't want
For my
any of
forefathers.
the stress that comes with Mr. Seelie Lord.
I fight for honor.
Your command.
Lancelot doesn't want any of the stress.
At
I
your
think no
service,
one
my
wants
lord.
any of the stress. But the Seelie Lord, he certainly wants the stress.
Your orders?
Lance stays over here.
Which one should I take?
It's a question, do we want to go in with a Fair Knight? I mean, Boudica elsewise gets clapped. She's in range.
What is your command?
But she could go to here, and now she's no longer in range. So things are good again. Let's go.
Keep 'em coming.
Things are bad again. That was a
command.
bad decision. Saikin, you should have known better. Moves to here. And can hit the guy in the back. That's a kill right here. And we're going to see if
For my
I
forefathers.
need to do something else. Mischance. Into at least a hit. Boudica is
Your
still
orders?
super exposed there.
Which one should I take?
You know what? The cleansing
For
that
king and
was the key.
country.
That actually was game winning. Nice hit. Say what you want about Lancelot. He might take too much damage.
At your service, my
But when it comes to getting down the enemies, then he deals a lot of damage. Like that's, I would say, the saving grace for him. And it's funny how Boudica just was in such a high stress situation, and just shortly
I
after
fight
that,
for honor.
we're all okay.
The Wild Hunt is an ancient tradition of the Sidhe. It's the manifestation of the thrill of the massacre. Like a wicked spirit. When a warlock revives the Wild Hunt, he allows his bloodthirsty spirit to take over his body and mind.
Look, we drank 2, 4, 5 potions. I think that was more than we had in a while.
It is done. All the Pathfinders are dead. It will take a while for the Hunt's master to replace them.
How can
This
we
will
stop the
not
Wild Hunt
put
once and
you
for all?
Can't. Except if you kill the Hunt's master himself. But he is a terribly powerful warlock.
Don't worry, we've killed one like him before, the Watcher.
So it's true then. I heard the Sidhe ranting and raving about the Watcher's death, but I thought I had misunderstood the whispers.
Do you know where the Huntsmaster is?
The Huntsmaster must be somewhere in the deep wood, in a hidden glade, certainly where nobody can get to him.
All right,
May the
let us know
gods
when you
be
find
with
him.
you, knights.
He's a bit like a mini Merlin. I like him. Okay, that was an actual tough brick mission. And I'm happy how well we did it, all things considered. Champion, -2 whirlwind, +2 movement AP, and it's not a bad relic. I actually like it. Scroll of Fire Blast, couple of things. Yep, that's okay. Got 2 item upgrades. We can look into that in a second. Good. New events. Let's see. That is one that I need to read in detail, and that is one where we can easily say we're not Tyrant. And we are 13 old-faced and 17 righteous. That's great. Love it. So, let's first of all restock potions and see what else we could have done better. So, healing potions for Lancelot, yes. Healing and damage was good for her. He used the damage potion. So, just double checking. AP cost reduced, cooldown reduced. We need more reduction for ice shields. Dodge will help. Already got extra attack here. Lightning skills cost 1 AP less, that's great. Killing a unit reduces all current lightning skills by 1. That's also not bad. This is good. Unbreakable armor. That is fantastic. That is good. So I think we need to go into this because this is cooldown reduction, which I was looking for. Fully negate spells. That's helpful. Immune to burning is great as well. Still haven't used the slowing hex, which also would be good. I mean, in a sense, I wonder if he is due to a reskill. There are a couple of things that I would have skilled differently. I'm thinking. Lightning. This is force, this is not lightning. I mean, the master of lightning, the chain lightning is great, and reducing the cooldown isn't bad, but it requires you to like melee strike. Force bolt's also good. I actually like that he has a ranged attack, it comes in super handy, but he needs also to be like a melee brick wall, and that he currently isn't. He has extra weapon damage, that's all good, I appreciate it, but if we build him as a tank, then maybe he needs to be more of a tank. Fire Blast. Yeah, I need to think about it. He needs more dodge. That would help him. That would definitely help him. So, potential upgrade for him. Lady Boudica. I like what I've seen. She starts to dish out quite a bit of damage. 10% weapon for surprise attacks if there are backstabs. Armor piercing, vulnerability. There are quite a few good things here. I think we're just making her immune to opportunity attacks. That's a no-brainer. It's immediately good. And the Master Assassin will be the next one that is very good. For Morgana, I believe Mindstorm is the next no-brainer that we should go for. Although Death Hex is also not bad. Nah, we're doing Mindstorm. Too good to not take it. Alright, let's take a look at... Let's do the skill ups, then we're equipping the third team, because I think there's still something that needs to be done. But first, let's do the level ups. So with Merlin's new setup, I think getting more burning duration is going to be fantastic. Multiple targets will also be very, very good, because then he burns multiple targets. That here isn't bad either, because he has more burning. And that here is also not bad. More AP is definitely what he needs. And that is also good. There is a lot of good burning stuff. So let's just use the duration first, because that's the no-brainer. And then I think we're going to AP, which after the first turn basically means he has +1 AP, so that is very strong. Then we got our good friend Balin here. And I think we just wanted to upgrade extra area damage. Hardened armor isn't bad on him as well. We reduce pulverize AP, that would also be good. Yeah, there's quite a bit that he can take. So for Mordred, that would be good. Making bleeding, burning and poison less level. That would be good. Simply giving him better resists. That would be good. Because we are finally more independent of Merlin. And Chain Lightning would be good, because we've already seen just how good Chain Lightning is. But Chain Lightning requires Scourge of Mordred afterwards, and then the reduction, because elsewise it's ridiculous. How many targets? Up to 3 targets. Yeah, you would need to upgrade that further. So it feels that that is more of a thing, whilst this here is kind of a passive buff. Getting over the 50% mental debuff resist might make a bigger impact. And then afterwards we can think about getting more vitality hit points. That's not bad. %60%, that's ludicrous. Really good. So, what else did we have? We got a couple of things. Morgana can either take that staff with AP, which is flat out 1 AP, period. More duration of the potions, not that important, and at the beginning more AP, or 26 hex intensity, then more damage against slowed units, and more damage when disengaged. I think that one is better, but it's a close one. Then we do have a new weapon. 33 damage, gain 2 AP for the kill first. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. If a hero's attack would leave a unit below 10% insta-killed, okay, that also kills undeads. Oh, it's such a good weapon. Gain 2 movement AP for each kill in melee. Holy. That's really, really, really dope weapon. So, Rune of Bloodthirst. That would be 3 hit points whenever he's in a duel. That partially solves the problem with him needing to regain hit points. That's good. What else do we have here? Whirlwind, don't even have that. Extra movement, that's always nice. And 6 damage for AoE attacks, that's actually really good. But the other one is a scaling one, so I think that will not see much action. We don't have Whirlwind on him. We have a couple of AoE attacks, but not that many. Okay, well, Nah, I think this is okay because he has more hit points. He has 70 hit points, but he feels like a paper tank. He feels like an absolute paper tank. Alright, so we got that. Then Morgana has the choice. It's not really has a choice. This one here is better. It's dodge, gain 1 AP when kill, and more hit point, more damage when disengaged. She will do quite a bit of damage, and we're going to see it in the next mission because I intend to take her. Alright, so now the only thing that we need to do is prepare for the next mission, and then we're done. And that means Bad Omens over here is one option for extra AP, and we're fighting against the Fomorian. That is not great.
The Blackthorn Council is one of the most venerable knightly orders in Avalon. Their envoy Belisar asked for my help against their arch-rivals, the Seraphim. These Christian knights are building temples in the ancient holy places.
Cursed vessels. It sounds a bit like undeads. So, yeah, we're going to see what we're going to do. Next mission is definitely going to be B team. Level 16 seems about legit. Level 17, yeah, we need to level the lower ranks. And therefore, what do we do here? The sage who told us the 4 treasures of Dualier has visited Sir Mordred again. He's talking about a forgotten, secluded clearing somewhere deep in the Sis forest guarded by magic. Here should lie the relic of Dagda, one of the 4 treasures made by the godly people. The cleansing is hidden by Fetafida, magic mist which can only be traversed by the best hunters and woodsmen. Who's the best hunter? Is best hunters and woodsmen. Would he be considered a hunter? I mean, the Fairy Knight knows the place well. He would level up from that. Let's do Fairy Knight. I think that's a decent choice. Then we're back in Camelot, training grounds. So, already mentioned, we need to get a couple of levels under our belt. So those 3 will level up, which means we have 1 more level up option. Might go with Merlin, because then he's soon-ish level 19, which allows us to power level the others. Or we're resetting skills, but we want to use the second team, so that's a no-no. Means Merlin is going to train. Merchant is restocking soon, and Enchanted Tower has restocked. Let's see. Couple of good items here. Gain 2 armor after each encounter if no damage was received. Interesting. Two tiles for shield charge. Damage against knockdown, okay. Area attacks for Morian, etc. 5 burning damage. 5 poison damage. That's marksman only though. Yeah, okay, I'll need to think that through. I think we're at the end of today's episode. As per the usual. Let's upgrade a couple of weapons. And then that's it. Fantastic. Going to see each other in the next episode. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.